Just one other wee thing I would like to say about the Ulster-Scots language. You know, it's interesting, when I was at school, that they done their best to hammer it out us. Nowadays, there's actually a few teachers and a few principals and a few other people within the education system who are realising that the Ulster-Scots way of talking is something that is precious and deserves to be preserved. And so things are changing around now that it's almost extinct. People are trying to preserve it. And just a wee story to tell you, to illustrate what I'm talking about. There's a place called Brashean Primary School just outside Ballymena. And I was doing a wee storytelling thing in there 2 or 3 years ago. And there was this teacher wanted me to come back the following week. And she was getting the weans to collect stories from their grandparents. And they were to come week and tell me the stories exactly the same way as their grandparents told to them, because this Ulster-Scottish way of talking was starting to die out in the past few years because so many people had moved into Brashean from other areas. And she explained to me why she felt very important about the Wayans preserving this traditional way of talking. She grew up in the town of Ballymena, and just over 20 years ago she got her first teaching job when she left teaching college, and it was in Brashean Primary School. And she says when she went out there, she was absolutely appalled at the way these poor Wayans talked, because none of them could speak English. And she says to herself she was going to have to do something about this, or these poor Wayans would have no hope in life at all. So she devised this big, complex programme that was going to last for a few weeks. And she was getting the Wayans to write out sentences with the proper English words. You know, there was words that these Wayans were using that had absolutely nothing whatsoever to do with English. You know, they were talking about crab at Danes and sleek at buddies, and they're talking about thole and thran, and talking about your oxters and all that sort of thing. But there's other words, you know, that were almost the same. You know, the Wayans were talking about going home, or going to their house, and talking about their heat and things like that there. And the words were almost the same in English. So she thought she would start with those words. But the very first word that she got the Wayans to work on was the word water. And she explained to them, it's not water, it's water. But at first, none of those poor Wayans in Brashean could say the word water properly. So she got them all to write wee sentences with the word water in it. The water in the sea is blue and things like that there. And by the end of the morning, they were all standing up and reading out their wee sentences and pronouncing the word water perfectly. This teacher was really satisfied with her morning's work. And when the bell rung at lunchtime, she went into the staff room, and it was a nice sunny day, and the Wayans were all out running around the yard. And she was talking about this to the other teachers in the staff room, about how well she had got on, you know. Now this wee boy comes running into the school in a panic, and comes running into the staff room and is going, please miss, Andy's fallen down in the shock at the fat of the yard. I got him say, oh, Clary, I'm not minging out. What? So at that point she realised there's such a thing as being bilingual, you know, so that's why she encouraged him to do that. Right, I brought along a couple of drums here to finish off my wee set. This here is just really just a wee toy lambeg drum, you know. I'm going to tell you about that lambeg drum in a minute or two. But we use this in the folk orchestra, the Ulster-Scots folk orchestra that I am, because it works very well on the fiddles and things like that there. And I also use it sometimes to sing wee songs, although I should point out that I didn't sing normally, and when I do sing, I didn't sing normally. So I do what my mother used to talk about. She used to talk about buddies coming into the house and then we say songs. It's somewhere between a song and I suppose a wee poem or something, you know. And this is a wee poem all about the lambeg drum. But you see, the lambeg drum goes way back to the 1800s, but there's always been drums in Ulster, right back to ancient times. And this is what this wee say song is all about. See, I begun in the Garden of Eden, wi' Adam Blar until he was bleeding. He drummed awa on a straight spike leaf till it driv poor Eve with daft and deef. Say, some folks knew you're not just the same, and Adam's the boy, but as to blame when you hear Jan's Blar off hand and act. Blar awa, wi' all our macht. So Blar awa on the lambeg drum, Blar if he knew books of lore. Arians blurred in the days of yore. Poor Porrig stuck up a slimish mountain, scunnered by the sheep he was meant to be cutting. Driv the tears and begun he do, till he found out what he could do with skinner go. So he drummed for love and he drummed for joy, Ulster's pride on drummer boy. And folk heard the music young Porrig made, for miles and miles around their bread say blur awa the lambeg drum. Blur be now till the kingdom come, for it's written a the books of lore. Arians blurred in the days of yore. At the point they says that was some sack, like Drumsky and James, it's like a frack. That he says to himself he'd be better to flat, better to France when I do he's there yet. But if things had turned out the other way about, at a been well bought, the rest they do. Say blessed on King Billy's boys, where is the big roar and is the big noise. Blur awa the long big drum, blur be now till the kingdom come, for it's written on the books of lore. Arians blurred in the days of yore. Fair run our man to the porty down, you'll be fat to hear the great big sound. Frae Tanragee to the Margat Hall, the long big drums they dunner still. Frae Portlanone to young Brashean, frae Connor to Clock to Ballarashean. Well, along with their fifes they sing their song. Spirits of yore will dance along, so blur awa the long big drum. Blur be now till the kingdom come, for it's written on the books of lore. Arians blurred in the days of yore.